wanna be somebody that nobody has to mention. Respected for my talent, but doesn't need the attention. I could be the 12th man, lace him up and move on. No need to be first, my name isn't who's on. I'm keeping a list of all of those I gotta prove wrong. I could win a race without even putting my shoes on. Because racing is less about a quick start and more about preparation, about pacing. Nobody, somebody, nobody, somebody, nobody, somebody, nobody, somebody.
Rick Ross has a very specific formula that he follows, really reminiscent of 50 Cent. When he did his album, he just kind of regurgitated the same type of sound. I'm not a Rick Ross fan, but I liked his album. I liked his album. I listen to Self-Made, and I'm already getting tired of the sound. And then I hear someone like you who's very creative, and I start to wonder, is this going to stifle your creativity?
There's a slight possibility that we put an album together for the people to and appreciate this summer. There's a slight possibility that we kept all the ideas for the albums, like the real stuff. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that we're gonna sit around with like Steven Spielberg, Hype Williams, Spike Lee, and everybody else to create like this big movie compilation for the people. We gave them records this summer. I don't hear no complaints from Flex, Envy, none of them. But I understand your concern, and I appreciate it as a somewhat of a fan, but you gotta understand who you're dealing with. Like, my first records, the first verse only had 8 bars. That wasn't no profound shit. Yeah, Wale, they probably know he's on the rap. What the fuck? That's 8 bars and then shake it, oh, shake it, oh. So that might sound crazy to everybody else, but everybody in DC, they gonna know that for the rest of their life. So you can't how you gonna say about I'm doing a song, Malcolm X, and I'm not providing anything for the people. You're talking to somebody who made a song called Rhyme of the Century, wrote it when I was like 19 years old, and wanted that to be my biggest record, first song ever. I'm the same person. Listen to Malcolm X. I got a lot of Muslim family members and friends. There's a lot of gems in that verse. If you can look past the fact that I'm rhyming over a quote-unquote Lex Luger sounding beat, or rhyming with 2 ex-drug dealers, if you can look past that and listen to the verse, you might hear something, just maybe. If you know anybody who's into sneakers and collects sneakers, you might understand all the jargon that I'm talking about and fit a cap. And I sound very narcissistic right now. I'm trying to, like I'm talking that, but that's not it. But I'm going to defend my music. That's why it takes so long to write some of them verses, so I can defend them. Now, why don't you read, somebody come out with lyrics that's by any means, read it. Go, you can Google it and read it. And then go ask anybody who knows the Quran or who knows who's appreciative of the faith, how they feel about that. Because I touched a lot of people with that never really knew. There's beauty in that, my nigga, like really. There's beauty in niggas, and that 14-year-old kid who slept outside to get the new Jordans, but you ain't heard me talk about them sneakers in 2 years. There's beauty in that. There's beauty in a lot of motherfuckers that cried, begged, screamed, kicked down the door to hear Wale on the Just Blaze record, right? I gave that initially. And the first line was for you, fortunately. You try to tell me I don't fit up in this motherfucker. Because Rose be talking white, he think he Uncle Ruckus. Well, that might be the case. We working. I can get a Just Blaze beat on my solo album now because of that. Running Rebels. That's hip-hop right there. That's the same producer that was on my first mixtape. Who made that beat? Soul P. Did he change too? If I would have put that, if I'd have made a mixtape called 200 Miles Running and put that song on there and put By Any Means verse and rapped it on something with a sample that I probably could never clear. Oh yeah, Wale so hip-hop. Yeah. These quote-unquote hip-hop enthusiasts they getting the game fucked up now. Everybody's an A&R for the world's record label. And they signing everybody. YouTube, niggas, everybody, everything. You're not listening. You stopped listening. You used to listen. You stopped. You know why you stopped? Because you became an A&R with everybody else. They stopped listening. They started, not everybody sizing up. Nobody want to get in the motherfucking game, but everybody want to call the fucking Blaze now. Y'all stop listening. The niggas that's listening is Clark Kent who called me. Say, man, my nigga, you killed that. Young Guru to call me. The Fab to say, man, you killing that shit. They ain't stop listening. It's the niggas with the computers and that sit down there and analyze everything. If you go out and see the world and enjoy the club and see some women and see some things and read some things and stop looking at the fact that I'm rhyming over something that might sound like something you've heard before and listen to the words like hip-hop used to be, niggas might see something.
That's actually a very fair point. I mean, I agree 100% when it comes to that. Me personally, I'm 34 years old. When I go out, I go out.
Oh, so there you have it. I'm 27. You're 34, right? So where's that first?
Nah, but see, that's different. I'm not criticizing for something not sounding like it came out in 1994. That's not how, when I'm out, I'm listening. Listen, I listen to the Rick Ross records in the club, or when I'm with my wife on Friday night.
What club you in? What club you went to? What club did you go to? No, I'm serious, with all due respect. Chances are I'm not trying to hear nothing geeky niggas is talking about no more. For real. So what club you in that you got the opportunity to analyze whether or not you like how Rick Ross records stuff?
I like the feel of music. That's why I like I don't listen to Rick Ross in my iPod. I listen to Rick Ross when I'm out, when having drinks. I listen to probably half the records on Maybach Music when I'm out. You know what I mean? It's not about that. And if you can master that kind of a thing like Rick Ross does, I say kudos. I don't stop. No, I would never tell nobody not to make those kind of records. I think that where
I'm just gonna tell you because I know you an intellectual dude, but you showing signs of weakness because you contradicted yourself. I don't want to tell you where because when you can play it back and you just did it like 3 times, but I respect you enough to tell you that because if I didn't, I'd just wait till you got off and just tore you a new one. But I'm not even gonna mention it now or then. So back to the whole, you heard the album, you heard the whole album, half of the album out. There's about 14 songs on there. Last time I checked, we didn't have 7 singles. But I think you might be a closet Maybach fan, so we all good.
Yeah, I've told you, I listen to the records. I'm not, I wouldn't put it.
But you just told me you heard it when you was out. We don't have 7 singles out. Wherever club you was at, they play all 14 Maybach records. Tell me the DJ. Ross probably need to sign that nigga. You heard the whole album.
No, I listen to any new album that people are talking about that has something that interests me. I'll listen to it. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? I mean, I talk music all day.
And I appreciate it. If you're actually sitting back and taking an honest, look into the music, I respect that. But if you're being like a lot of these people that all of a sudden are A&Rs, they probably work at Safeway or go to school or could be a doctor, a lawyer, whatever, but they ain't on the internet, I can't respect that. You got to go out and touch the people. You got to go out where we at. By all means, I am not no street nigga. I don't try to be no street nigga. I don't want to be no street nigga. I'm a regular nigga that born in D.C., grew up in the suburban Maryland. Around a whole lot of ignorant niggas, though. So I understand. My best friend been locked up for 6 years. So before niggas go into that, what does he do? Nigga, first of all, I always rapped about bitches. And I rapped about women. So we could throw all that, he's rapping. Nah, that was always the case. I've always had subject matter. It's all over the album, if you listen to it. Which maybe you should read the lyrics then. Maybe it's not for you, but the words is there.
A song is more than lyrics. It's the whole package. I think that, Wale fans are afraid of it. You're going to lose some of the creativity.
But according to you, my first album wasn't good, so there's not much to lose. You can't be the same person telling me I made a mediocre first album and telling me I'm going to lose my creativity. Something wasn't there from the jump in your eyes. So all it is right now for you to do is get your popcorn, get your seed, get your Yellow Nouveau, you know what I'm saying, and sit down and be like, Ambition on the motherfucking way. Let's see what he do.
And I'm going to root for a good album because, I want what every other hip-hop fan wants. We just want more good music.
But guess what, though? The whole point of this interview is for the fact that I want you to some shape or form in your mind root against me. And then I want you to be miserable for the first week the album come out. And then I'll call you again and be like, what's up, bro? Because I don't know what success is, but it's not in the form of record sales right now. But we'll find out. Maybe we'll know what success means when that motherfucker come out.
I can't root against you because I don't root against any artist. There's not a single... anybody who does hip-hop for a living, for a hobby, has a passion on the side, I root for them to make good music and do what they feel. So I can't root against you. Of course you root for them
because everybody's an A&R and for the world's label. And I'll say this. I have a whole lot of talented people in one room right now. And we are trying to find a million ways to make another BMF. So I'm going to holler at you when we're done making this record that sounds like everything on Self-Made so you can tell me I lost my creativity. My publicists keep calling me, telling me this is a bad idea. Somebody snitched on me. I want you to keep everything and do whatever you want with it. I appreciate your time, brother.